When we think about Pedro Meyer, we should not forget that it's about ideas and it's about discovery.
Pedro is a photographer who has defined himself very specifically as somebody who's been very interested in the new forms of photography that are afforded by digital technology.
In the 80s, in the 90s, he was looking carefully at the emergence of new digital opportunities. But it's not so much the digital technology as it is about the process that it can be used to reveal new ideas.
Pedro just went ahead and decided to see what it could do and took it in an entirely new direction. He really wanted to see where he could go with this, not just in terms of his images, but in terms of the meaning of photography itself.
Being able to manipulate images on his computer was, in his mind, no different than a photographer, setting up lights or cropping an image. One of the things about Pedro that's quite remarkable is his aesthetic ability to pare things down to their essence. He showed me 90 photographs that he had taken of his parents during the last 3 years of their life. And it was a fantastic story. It had just a very brilliant, dramatic arc to it. It was a slideshow, but that we could publish this fantastic CD-ROM. We showed it for the first time at a digital content conference in Beverly Hills. It was a really interesting moment. It would have been 1991-ish. For the 30 minutes that I photographed to remember ran, you could have heard a pin drop, because this was the first time that anybody had ever seen a computer used to express deep emotional content.
Pedro has scanned the world and brought the world in focus to all of our places. Zone Zero, fabulous site. This place for discourse, the dialogue, the arguments back and forth about digital and silver salt, the transmission, the sharing, the dissemination of ideas.
My instinct is that his legacy is going to be the museum that he's building in Mexico City.
Cuatro Cameros is a necessary part of the contribution that Pedro has given to us.
I believe it will end up being a sort of an important international destination for people interested in photography.
Occupying a virtual space, occupying it with whatever technology is at his command. That's been his gift. It's an openness to people, an openness to great ideas, an openness to the process of discovery.